Jack in a position to come down with.
Here's Terrence Mitchell accelerating, tumbling, and making the catch for the Flyers. A 22-second possession after the Empire took more than 2.5 minutes off the clock.
Watch this from Bobby Lay. Quick pivot, doesn't even give his chance to make a play. He tried to pivot over, the marker tried to pivot over, his momentum was carrying him too far. Look, watch it again. Watch Bobby just plant his left foot and get all that power off his left foot, throw the flick, and Terrence Mitchell just finishes off with some great acceleration. Strengths can be his weaknesses.
Hold that thought, Kurt. Kieran Allen going long, and that floats perfectly. Bobby Lay answers with a backhand dime of his own.
Get Bobby being able to get that nice power on the backhand. You know, that the marker there just needs to be closer. Potentially New York was trying to give him a different look. I think maybe somebody should have been in the lane covering that. You could see New York trying to switch, and Bobby just noticed it. New York didn't switch fast enough, and Bobby, he's got a flick and a backhand.
Lay looking deep. Eric Taylor being chased by Brownlee. Taylor elevates. He's got some hops, and he showed him right there.
Get Bobby Lay. Almost identical to his other backhand for the goal. Almost just giving Bobby too much space. Bobby's such a good thrower. Look at that elevation there over Brownlee. Here's Bobby again. That mark is about 3 to 4 yards off of him. Bobby, you know, he's not the tallest guy. I think
it's interesting because there's enough talent in Raleigh, and then they bring up these Florida guys, the high school studs from the Carolina Friends School that leave for college, come back. Henry Fisher hauls in another score, and we're tied at 13-all.
There's Bobby Lay, very smart around the end zone. Misha, such a big body right there, drawing so much attention right there in front of the disc, causes that New York Empire.
Past the excitement, what we saw 2 weeks ago in Madison. Deep shot goes up, and that's an easy score for the Flyers. Raleigh offensively too good right now. Kieran Allen was uncovered. 15-all. Throwers are just too fantastic. If you leave a guy open like this, they'll make you pay.
I think this is the third time this game that Bobby Lay has had a mark been 3, maybe 4 yards off of him. And, you know, watch, look at this mark here. Just 3 yards, doesn't make any attempt to get closer. Now I know New York's trying to do a little junky defense, but especially
which is now down to about 40 seconds. And Raleigh almost turned it, but Bobby Lay with a superhero catch throws to Fairfax, testing Alarcon. Fairfax comes down with a disc, and we're tied with 30 seconds to go.
Watch this catch from Bobby, full extension, sliding tremendously. I think he'd want this throwback though. He clearly, sometimes when you're in these situations, make a great play. You almost want to make a greater play after it. Hangs it up a little bit. But Fairfax coming down. Bo might have been able to make a play on that one.
Lay, the superhero to keep the game alive. And then the game-tying score. Fairfax on the second effort. Kittredge, you're right, kind of didn't want to plow